here. Here. And out. Oh, 1 second. Broadcast. Games. Source. Broadcast. Go and then post. Select you. New up. And you out. And go here. Side. Yep. Yoink. And yoink. And yoink. Very good. Good. Just wait for a bit now. Email, airmail. Listen to the loud once you chill out. Alright, have everything. Level, I just need 7 out of 7. Okay, so I've gotten everything. You just gotta wait a little bit. Wait, yeah. You get some bongos. 100. Oh. Tidy. Very good. It's not trash, it's good. Here. Right. Money. Three. Out. I'm making some more. Right. Open you up. You. The water, the food. Longer. You. Option menu. You and tick you. You. And you. Now focus a bit more on start off with tundra, and I'm gonna keep going. Oh, bother. Right. I'm just going here. Let's get as much as I can. Put this stuff right here. You. Let's go here. Side, side. There we go. Very good. Very good. Should be. Here. Right. Size on this one. And then here. Here. Start off. make it look pretty later, but right now I just need to make it profitable. 100. Good. Right here, I'll make a. I'll probably turn this into a soldier until we unlock the dirt path. And then 5, 3, 2, 10. Very good. I think. Right here. A restroom over here. And then hot dogs. And let's go here and see you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4. And both are pretty cheap. So, enclosure. Let's go here. So for future. And then here. Right. No enrichment, just food. Shelter. Let's give it a tree. Let's give it some food. And then water. Let's go with the gates. And right here. Center right there. That looks nice. And yeah. Here. Female, one male. Unpause, get down. Okay, got a grant. And you too. Very good. And now, you shuffle, 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 shuffle. You probably be second. Easiest one to get. Oh, good. Okay, 5, 5, 5, 5. Here. Let's go. Water, food, desert. Here. Let's go research for you. Let's see. Corner. And you. Male. Grant. Female. 1, 2, 3. Triple again. You again. Over here. And then here. Hello, Blanket. Good to see you. Just I just doing some Zoo Tycoon today. Currently working on it's the same campaign but not like the same zoo. So I'm trying to like I feel like the Extinct Research Facility is a bit of a money sink that I can't really afford at the moment. So, eventually later on I may end up getting like some of the... Like, I was just saying hi, how are you doing? But, right now, this is spare looking at the upkeep, just 1,000 a month. It's not really... Nice. Good to see ya. Yeah, good to see ya. Twitter. Her. Oh, this the one like last night where I was just like... It's a terror frames. It's obviously it's a bit crass, but... It's like, you know, it's kind of similar like to like, well, I'll be damned. It's just kind of like something in that same line as that, or like Sweet Mother of Christ, or like whatever that thing. It's like, admittedly, it was more just like frustration, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Because I mean, just it's like seeing. I mean, admittedly, Combat Evolved wasn't my childhood, but like the rest of the Halo games were. So just seeing like it's just like just essentially a cash grab at best, especially when like specifically Combat Evolved specifically has made. There's the original one, then they remade it once. I think they did a second remake, and they're going to getting like a third. It's on its third or second remake. And it's just like, why would I want to pay $70 for a game that has been re-released twice? And not only that, but is also like available in like, you know, the Master Chief Collection, which also, instead of just having Combat Evolved, it has Halo 2, has Halo 3, Halo 4, Reach, ODST, and all of that together. It was just institutional. Oh, it was just absolutely. I'm just seeing that. It was obviously originally I was annoyed by the fact that it was being re-released, but like then like seeing it being like for $70, it's like good lord, like fuck me standing. Like honestly, like. Probably never gonna buy another Halo game, because like, I mean, I got the Master Chief Collection since I got like the original collection already, but probably nothing else. None of the newer ones. Infinity was really, Eric Halo Infinite. It's like, it was fun at the time, but it was more like, I feel like it was more like the novelty. It was like because honestly, like, because I have my, it's like downstairs, because that's we have it on the console. Replayed the campaign is like, well, it does have definitely cool elements. The fact that let's say, it's like the Magnum is like the most, essentially, probably, you know, the iconic sidearm and such. Like in like the first game, like like in Combat Evolved, it was like a very good. It was just a very good weapon, like standalone. But they completely ditched it in Infinite, as well as the shotgun. And, like so many other weapons for very, yeah. I mean, like, because at the time I was like, oh, maybe it'd be better, but like, I was expecting more than what was given, if that makes any sense. Like, obviously, you know, the grappling hook is kind of cool, but at the same time, like, would I rather have that at the cost of literally so many different weapons? Like, I don't think the fuel rod cannon was in the game, to my knowledge. Actually, no, wait, I did check. Yeah, the fuel rod cannon, there wasn't the original plasma rifle, I don't think was in the game at release. Nor was the original shotgun. They replaced it with the bulldog. It's like, it doesn't make... even in Halo 5 it had all these weapons. It just doesn't make sense for it to suddenly be gone. Like, what, can they just immediately make a whole bunch of new weapon design schematics when they were, like, you know, fighting Cortana or whatever? I don't know. It just felt very half-baked. Weren't really trying, like, weren't making like, a Halo game to make a Halo game, they're making a Halo game in order to get into profit off of it. Which obviously almost all games are, like, you know, they're products. And part of like part of the fun of the part of it is, you know, it's one of the flagship franchises, and you know, if it makes profit, that means they can spend more money on it to make another Halo game, or maybe they're more influenced to take risks where they wouldn't have before. But then it's like, and to see what like they took, like it's like they took a lot of risks. They took too many risks. Not all. A lot of them weren't Fallout. Like after 4, I feel like 4 is like, obviously the main thing is like the art style. It was probably one of like the biggest like, it's the initial like controversy. I think was one of them, and then people just not liking how it looked. Like getting past that, it did introduce some cool weapons. There's like that one little sticky grenade, like little remote detonation pistol. Like you just shoot like your grenade, like you can stick it to your teammate, and then they go and like, you know, run into the enemy, and then you just hit the, and then you just remote detonate. So that little sticky detonator was really freaking cool. I was more like the difference, like he went like, it was like Master Chief's armor like was like, oh, it was like remade like when he was in cryo sleep, and it's like, really? And also like the way it's apparently like in lore, like the different like the differences between like the elites in the game in Halo 4 to Halo to the prior games is because of the different phenotype, which is like I mean, it's gonna be cool, but like if it was like in addition to, if it came back with the Slender designs, but I feel like it was just like, I don't know, it's just like this, like the storm rifle. I don't really mind the storm rifle, but at the same time it's like, why would you get rid of the plasma rifle? It doesn't really make much sense. Right. Everything seems to be doing alright. Why are you just wandering off? A couple benches. Grab a drink. Very good. And then, okay. Bench here, then a bench here. I like using Magnum. Honestly, I do too. I honestly, Honestly, doesn't have the. It has like a lot of very good. Is very much a reliable secondary. It's like maybe if you have the rocket launcher or some other power weapon when you're running through the campaign, you just have something to fall back on as needed. Let's make a second bathroom. I think I need to make another bathroom. To be wise. No. I never have a sword duels. I don't think I've ever had a sword duel. Because unfortunately, like, when I was, like, a kid, like, I didn't really have online connectivity. That just wasn't available, so I never really, like, at least as a kid, I never got to like, participate in the online, because this would have been about, honestly, probably 2014, maybe 2012, around that time. Local? Yeah. I don't think I ever really ended up playing it local, ever. Played it with my dad once or twice. And I'm pretty sure he beat me both times because I didn't know how to headshot. 20. You should challenge him to a sword duel. Maybe. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Some gate here. Yeah. You. From Buffalo or Bongo. Weeks ago. Well, I did play actually a lot of like once like because after we got like the Xbox One, I was able to play like some multiplayer online. What I really enjoyed was Griffball. Something that appealed to me about like playing, this is essentially just football with a giant. Playing Griffball in Halo 5. Like the team, team 4 versus 4, take the ball and put it into the other team's goal while everyone else has hammers, and every player has hammers and a sword, I think. Yeah, it has like a plasma sword, and then gravity hammer. I like Griffball. I feel like that was definitely that and Free for All were probably my favorite modes. Halo 5. I didn't mind Halo 5. I think the story is fine. I feel like the multiplayer was pretty good. Warzone obviously had a lot of pay to win elements, but I still enjoyed it. Honestly, I like the grunt mech, the little mech grunt, giant like grunt and the grunt and a grunt shaped mech. Thought that was a cool addition. The grunt mech. Like in like Halo 5's like Warzone, like where it was like you know the one where it's like there's like 3 like bases. We got like it's like it goes like the 12v12 thing. With like with as well as like some like enemy AI, like some like Covenant, some Promethean units or enemies that you go and get. Yeah, I had might have had it had some. It had some. I mean, not really some, but it had a lot of like pay to win elements because like obviously in like the how the armor like worked in that game is like you open up booster packs and then you got like certain armor patterns and such, and along with that you had like some different like weapon designs. You could get like different alterations to like the different weapons. It's like I know like there's like I mean ironically yes, because like you can pay for like extra booster packs, meaning you get more weapons because you can at each of like the in like the Warzone thing you could essentially take like the requisition. Use the requisition terminal to get like any weapons that you got in the booster packs. It's like there's this one like plasma pistol who's like in which the charged shot was like turned into like a black hole that exploded. Like you charged up the shot and then upon hitting something it would suck anyone nearby in before exploding. And also like obviously with stunning in addition to stunning vehicles. And then there's also like the needler that just killed faster. I don't know, I just like feel like the variant system could have worked if it was more like a if it was almost like a MOBA in a way. Whereas like as the round goes on, like maybe getting kills and such, you get like points, and then at the requisition terminal you could get points to upgrade your certain weapons. But then maybe like because like obviously and also like in order to win like in Warzone, you essentially was like first team to 1,000 points wins, and you can get points by I think it was either 2,000 or 3,000 points. I think you get points for killing other players. You can get or like of the enemy team. Then you just also like get points for killing the different enemies that spawned in, like Halo, like obviously like elites, grunts, the different Promethean enemies. And sometimes bosses would spawn, which are like souped up variants of the normal enemies, like hunter, maybe like a special hunters. Because the hunters had like a lot of the bosses had their own like unique meshes. Then maybe like then essentially, and those were killing bosses got you a bit more points. Yeah, that's in Halo 5. Yeah, Halo 5 Warzone, I believe. It was something like that. The Warzone, it was and I know that they eventually not too long, like not. I mean, I'm not saying like not too long. It was like it was like either a year or a two afterwards. They added like firefight into the game. And made it like a spin-off of that mode. And used some of the like some of the old maps initially. I think they added more. That might have been community made stuff, because I used a lot of community made stuff too in game. So that's what yeah. Okay. it's like in a vacuum, having variations of weapons doesn't, because obviously I was like, I mean, the super plasma pistol is pretty cool. They had like, unique like variants of like of almost every single weapon in the game in Halo. So they also had like the Arbiter's Energy Sword, which while you wielded it, you could crouch and you could have active camo on when you're crouched. There was like like legendary like variants of different weapons. That was like the Arbiter's like sword, which was pretty cool. I feel like if they made it so that you got the extra like the special variants of weapons as the reward for doing well in the game, I feel like that would have been a better way to handle it. But it was kind of like during that era of loot boxes and such. So you can really only expect so much from companies. And they can do pass up on free money? Oh no. So that's the flamingo. If I expand this one. 3. Which one do you like more, though? I'm pretty sure you're gonna say Halo. Honestly, yeah, Halo. I don't think I've actually never played Call of Duty Warzone. Or Call of Duty, for that matter, honestly. Surprisingly. Just never really... I didn't really have it, like, on, like, the old 360. Never. Just didn't really interest me. Can't tell you why, just, I just never got around to it. I do remember playing Battlefield 3, like Battlefield 3. I thought Battlefield 1 was pretty good, because the one with like was the first World War one. Or the World War one was like the first one that was like that they made in that style, I think. So that could just be like the first one that I experienced. I thought it was like pretty cool having like that era of weapons specifically. Oh, it was just pretty neato. I've been like a novelty thing since that was the first game I ever played that was like a World War One style shooter. And now, put you there. Let's go for this. Pick Battlefield. This is a pretty good game. Closure for until I need it, honestly. Here. Sell you. Very good. And you here. You here. See if any of you guys get like any. Okay, so you guys like the Salt Lake too? Very good. Yeah. Matter for a bit. I'm just gonna. Here. It's a rock over here. Yes. Then flowers. Then a tree. What about you lot? Do you need anything else? Or are you guys here under the... You're under here. Sound like... You. And then let's go back up to the water map from Buffalo. This. Wetland. Hills, and place the farm right here. Here. And I think in stable here. Yeah. Alright. Place a buffalo. Very good. Let's get another one. Then once I get a bit more money, since like this is, since you know they're herbivores, and this is, they also live in wetlands, that means I can have flamingos in the same enclosure, since both of them are non-predators. Let me go temperate. But biomes contain exhibits. And then the oryx. So you see how we go have all the same food requirements. You also live in a desert. So I'll expand this exhibit. Put you here. And put food stand here. Very good. Research you, research you, research you, research you. This amount of food we have to offer. We also have you. You'd also probably be pretty good. You. So you'd overlap here. Oh. Let's go here. Point. Wait a bit more money. At least it's not that bad since I don't have the like the research lab. I feel like that was what was constantly sucking away all of my money. But now. So, okay, so we got bongos, we got you, we're gonna have, eventually we're gonna have the flamingos in with the buffalo. We're gonna have the oryx with the camels, and then that's the draft, leads me, we need to have the drafts in over here. The oryx. Yes, it's the scimitar horned oryx. Okay, so does it say how it's spelled? Yeah, they're antelopes. They're antelopes. Scimitar horned oryxes, antelopes, things, dudes, guys, fellas. Alright, we get into the green again. Very good, very good, very good. Just gonna look around, walk around the parts of the zoo that are not. What are you doing out here? We have a little bit of rush here. Slider here. Landscaping. Sell off little bits of plants that I missed during my initial sweep of the area. Oh, here we go. So just like some ground detail. Okay, here we go. A little more. Let's flatten you out. I know that they'll also probably appear like it'll be pretty easy to see because they overlay the cursor. So as I hover over, this is like the different foliage and scenery items that like come with the park will appear over the top of the cursor itself. It'll be pretty easy to spot them. Oh, that's like stutter. Okay, let's go down here. Little dragon. Okay, we got a little bit right here. Very good. Then right here. Down here. Go. See? Okay. Oh my god. Adjustment can move you up to into the. Not gonna undo that. You and you. And pause. Move you to the side momentarily. And then soda and water. Here. And then a couple trash cans. Let's go on. You over here. You over here. On pause. Or no, pause again. Then second can here. And now got the little viewing canopy. That'll help with Mm-hmm. Right. Put you stands over here. And then I'll place another stand over here. Cart. Let's go with cotton candy. Yeah. On pause. Oh. Little one. Oh. Forgot the rubber. Poor little kid. Sweet as a guy. He's a baby. Thank you, pretty. Very good. Go here. Here. Just brush you guys off, just making sure you guys are clean. Oh, almost out of food. Good. Food. Here. You guys are clean. Foods. And you got a bait smoker or not? Can't entirely tell. Just empty out the trashes. And then there's the upkeep on the trash can, so I'm just gonna place one over here. One, and then nope, going a little too fast it seems. Mm-hmm. And very good. There we go. And now the canopy. Stand under while viewing. I don't have any music. I have music rocks. I have not unlocked the music rocks, unfortunately. Oh, I got like. I'll check something. I probably have. No. Music rocks. To music rock. I think I actually have the. As in, like in like the game, there's a little. Second, like there's little scenery decorations you can have. Mm-hmm. Goat one? No, they do not have a screaming goat one. This one probably predates that by at least predates like the screaming goat meme by at least a decade, maybe. A little under a decade. Tech, where is I going to here? Desktop, technical. You here and perspective. Oh, here it is. I think this is it. MP3. Menu. 3. Artist. Let's go with main menu. Let's go with once. I can get you playing in the background. I get like some. I think I can get the main menu music just looping if I can figure out how this works. Do happen to have it ripped from a game. Open. Oh, can I take the audio? So I decrease volume. Playback. Audio decrease. Should have it just looping then. This is the... I think a while back when I was, just, this is when I've been, working on, like, a little project in the background. I should just put a precise date on it, considering it's literally right there. When have I last touched this? Footage. One. This was... I guess. Date modified. Okay, so that was last March. And since, like, I had to have the game, like, actually, physically, I kind of, like, ripped some of, like, the different audio files directly from, like, the game. So I just had them in, like, a little folder. It's, like, the Tycoon... It's called... There's a little folder called... ZT2 Retrospective. I just have that. In the background. Now, here. Now I got that. I can just have that looping. So it's this direction. Here. So, one. Move you back a second. Then I'll go over here. 1, 2. Again, so... Oh, so when I'm gonna move you... View. Side. And then... Let's make a... bench... here, just for symmetry's sake. There we go. Now, that just gives the guests a... Actually, I wonder actually. Is there any tangible difference? Since it's right here. I can do a slightly smaller fence. Wonder how that makes a difference. It's a little dirt floor. How's that look? I think that looks alright. And obviously we can, like, just move these whenever we need them, because they are under scenery. I mean, we can obviously some buildings you can, like, also move after putting them down, but like, I think there's like maybe like one or two exceptions, but other than that, we can't be trash. Oh. We should be trash. Yeah, you... Can I ask you something? Yeah, you can ask. You can ask. Oh. Yeah. A second. It was like, second thing that I just realized is kind of like a pro of having the music on loop in the background is because, when I tab out, it goes back into the... It beats the audio. But yeah. Feel free to ask away. Ask away. Yeah. Hey, turn the music back. Oh. Let's see what I can... So I'm just gonna... turn down the knob on my headphones. So... increase audio. Where's the... It's like a little section here. Oh. And then you... I'm very thankful that my headphones have a separate knob that allows me to lower the volume specifically for me. I call it cowardice if you must, but I would like to be able to hear music until at least I am at least 30. After that I can lose my hearing, but for right now I just want to preserve it as long as I can. I already have, at least a mild case of tinnitus. I didn't mean my hearing here. I probably, it's in my best interest to, I do have a mild case of tinnitus myself, so I don't want to accidentally... It's I enjoy music, I like listening to music. Also, it's easier to talk to people as well. I feel like losing my hearing... the wind. So you cost 1,500. You're talking to people as it's easier to talk to most people because not everyone knows sign language. Well, you probably, because if you're deaf, you could probably, still somewhat mouth words, because I know that's still a thing that, people can do. But, being able to, it's probably just a bit easier, in general. See? Probably put me here. Then swing around. Yep. Or this. tortoise. Get here. We'll work on getting to Flamingo. Thing. And still get 2,000. Then the grant money should be enough to get us to the second flamingo, so we have a breeding pair. Need some decoration. Power posts. And expensive fuels. Again, as well. Pressure. Okay, and right now, we'll wait a little bit longer. It's a matter of waiting. go. Oh, now we have a little bit more so we can get them a ball. Very good. Clean. Food. Very good. Yeah, they're probably wiggling a whole bunch because I was just looking between my two monitors. Oh, they're both over here. Okay, I see. There we go. What do you say? Maybe I should, just slow it down a little bit, but, the reason I was, like, behind me, my antennae moving a whole bunch is because I was looking between my two monitors pretty fast. And, what should I call it? Yeah, the other thing I was talking about is because I got the flamingos in. Flamingos, got that over here. Yeah, I'm gonna drink a water, and I'm gonna go here. No, let's actually put, like, I'm gonna put the food over here, actually. That way, because look, when they can go over here and get their food, they'll be in view of the guests, which means the guests will be able to see them easier. So here, and here. I was kind of good between the masks. I was you know, like bringing up like the different music from the game and such from the game. Maybe kind of curious to see if there's anything I missed, like in the files. And there's a little ball. So I just wanted I was looking between two windows of File Explorer, just copy and pasting any audio files that look interesting. Yeah, considering this is kind of like this is partially just like a remix of an already existing soundtrack, or ones that I've heard before. I wonder if like the other ones sound like, honestly, because if I would just like, you know, just going back to retrospective folder, look into the MP3s. What I was playing was which one is this? Which one is this called? Audio media. What is this? What is this one called? Audio track. It was a very specific main menu theme or something like that. So I kind of want, because like there's like in here, like there's like obviously like the main menu ones, but there's also other ones that have like, you know, for like different expansions. Like there's like an African adventure theme. Then down here, you got like the cave painting hall theme, which is like plays when you're inside of a, you know, when you're into that specific decoration. And there's also the extinct species theme main menu. There's the marine theme 3 main menu, puzzle game music radio, a whole bunch of different little bits. Surf theme, whale theme. So then let's go with probably in order of like the release dates. Let's go ahead and actually no, not media player. Open with you. This one's the African Adventure expansion. Puzzle, if I had to guess what the puzzle is it's the theme when you're inside the building. It's inside of the... Here, 1 second. since the music isn't nearly as loud, I can just put it so I don't constantly peak the microphone, but I'm assuming it's when you're inside of the extinct species research station, you're putting the fossils together. I'm assuming it's that theme. Music. Also, because also according to the files of the different main themes, it shows the artist's name is George Valavanis. He makes good music. It's really nice music, I'd say. Okay. Here. Food. Brushed up, cleaned up. Anyway, do we have the baby camel yet? Or yes, we do. We got the baby camel. We got the wee little dude. Let me get a closer look. Oh, look at him. He is chuffed to bits. Other than JoJo's, honestly, that is a good question. Oh, look at the dude. Sorry, I'm slightly distracted by the camel. For obvious reasons. Look at him. Look at this fool. He is unburdened by unburdened by taxes. He is thrilled. He is happy. Ecstatic even. Yeah, flamingos seem to be doing alright. Real, yeah. The flamingos seem to be having a good time. They're chilling out with the rest of the... They seem to be just alright with the buffalo's existence. Who next? I think we wanna... Well, we got a couple animals. Quite a few animals available. I'm gonna place... Education Center. And... Oh. Turtles, well, funny you mentioned that. As one of the guys on the list... Oh, there's some trash there. That's why I can't place that. Get trash. Is right here. We got an African spurred tortoise. Obviously, we're not going to place him down. What we got available for decorations is one of the things that keeps on huge place decorations. Decorations. You should make decorations, entertainment, and decorations. Yeah, let's research the binoculars. Then also everyone want a fountain. Ooh, good. I know they also got the Galapagos giant tortoise, as well as a leatherback sea turtle, and then there's another sea turtle. I don't know the names off the top of my head. I should probably look up it from the Zoopy. Actually, let me just here. Animals. Just go down here. Lindsay, Domecodon, Vigorous. Probably be sea turtle. Thyrbidon turtle. Tortoise, African spurred. And then the Galapagos giant tortoise. And then I guess the green sea turtle. And then the leatherback sea turtle. Goblin shark. Yeah, giant tortoise, I'm pretty sure is the name. Or a tortoise. Yeah, Galapagos giant tortoise. How big is... Instances may exceed 150 years of age. This giant tortoise is the world's largest tortoise, often weighing as much as 500 pounds and measuring 6 feet from head to tail. Interesting. You're actually gonna... You... Was you... Open you back up. Distinct main menu. Open with... Alright. Back to the extinct speed. Very extinct species theme. Now for you. Oh my god, expanding you. Just ensuring that there's gonna be room for both the camels and then the antelope. Beautiful. What is this man? The binoculars are right here. Okay, idea. See here, see here. Gonna modifications real quick. You want move you to the side. See you. Head down here. Up. Get a binoculars, and they can go right there. Same dealio over here. Oh, there you go. Slide you over. Slide you over. You over here. Binoculars. And then here. Boom. First one. I think there's actually probably a if there's a contender, is this one the same? Right. Open with player. This one's a close second. Alright. There's the Ultimate Collection one. Because to be honest, since like obviously like as a kid, I didn't know that any other themes existed, so this is like when I think of Zoo Tycoon, this is kind of the theme that comes to my head personally. Essentially, it's like the Ultimate Collection was like essentially just the main game with all of the DLCs wrapped into it. So, oh, picking up. There we go. You. Over. Beautiful. Grass down. Next. Probably it'll be either the antelope or the giraffe. Or the Maasai giraffe. I'm leaning towards the giraffe. Personally. What costs for? There's another equal, so I'm just gonna say probably the giraffes. Yeah, it would probably be good for a summer montage. Honestly, like honestly, a lot of these themes, like I mean, to be honest, like, they're good music. And good music is good music. Right. Let's see, which trees do I have access to that are temperate forest? Because maybe I can use it for like a little bit of decoration. That wouldn't cost that much. Go. What do you say it was called again? This one's the Zoo Tycoon 2, the Ultimate Collection main menu theme. With what I've been playing, like essentially what I've been playing is like the different like main menus that came with or at least what I'm assuming came with like their expansions. The first one was the original Zoo Tycoon. The original Zoo Tycoon theme is the first one that I played. The second one was the Extinct Species one. Right now this one's the Ultimate Collection. There's also looking at this. There is wait, no, what? Extinct main menu theme. There's also are these the same one? I was looking at that. Wait. These are different ones? Oh. They have the same name. Guess that's why they're different files, huh? Pause this one, because this one goes for... So this Extinct Species one that I played goes for 1 minute and 55 seconds, and this one's 8 minutes long. Not... Oh. Not the one I intended to open up, I like the sound one. Oh. Oh, pretty groovy. Oh, damn. Well, this one's funky. In a good way, obviously. If me bowing my head wasn't a clear enough sign. It's smooth jazz right here. Oh, we got a baby buffalo. Oh, look at you, little dude. Oh, look at this little dude. He has no hair. He has no horns. Look at him. This little dude. Alright. Oh. I mean, you can see the head bob, but like, I mean, it's also like you can finally see the remnants of the head bob because, like, you know, moving my head, the Tanayaso move a bunch. You know, that's how jiggle bones work, or wiggle bones. And now, just about enough money, so let's go here. It's great. Let's make a food trough right here. For water, I'm gonna get rid of you. Water right here. And hay. Where's hay? Yeah, it's not have food. Okay, it's food. And then for the draft, I was doing something. Oh, yeah, go, yeah, obviously. So now, we can have, you know, we can treat the draft. Let's give it some bananas as well. Ow. 1. Perfect. And 2. Alright, seems that there's enough room. Perfect. Just get you guys cleaned up. And perfect. We now got giraffes. Probably get another zookeeper though. Just to help assist with making sure everyone stays healthy. Now if I go here, wetlands, move the wet area over here. Take the log. You and then you. You over here. Go back here. Place. Some updated feeding receptacles. He looks like he's having fun. Shrimp over there. Some water here. I love this music. Slaps. Slaps with the grace of a drunken father. Down here. And then here. Yeah, slaps with the grace of a drunken father. Also known as mild amount of. It's called. I don't know. I couldn't do the meme. Yeah, the count. I was just gonna say like. I was gonna say I slap almost as hard as a truck. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Slaps hard. It slaps fantastically. It was very. This is some great music, honestly. Might just like have to figure out how to make a playlist with local MP3s, so I can just have these online if I just like can just essentially boot it up if I ever need to, or if I'm doing like 3D modeling streams or something like that. That doesn't have much audio going on. Oh. That's interesting. This might. Damn, I think my mouse is actually out of battery, huh? Damn. Been a hot minute. That's kind of surprising. How's the screaming go? I might actually have. I probably add. Oh, actually, one second. Let me just go down here. I'll just let that playing, but whenever I'm playing horror like thing, like a horror game or something like that, my plan is either like I think I mentioned like a couple streams or in some stream that I was gonna just like in the background on YouTube have like 10 hours of silence, like randomly interrupted by like the metal pipe falling sound effect. Maybe I can do the same thing with Scream and Go. Anywho, I'm gonna go grab a AA battery for my mic, not my microphone, but the mouse. The mouse is now out of battery, it seems. That's why I was having some difficulty. So I'll be right back. That music, and yes, cool. Actually, I can probably have that going on as well. Just have the zoo. It's gonna. Zoom out. It's gonna. And just go. Alright. Fantastic, I'm back and I have money now. Oh, the Flamingos is gonna lay an egg soon. Cool. Fantastic, dare I say. I'm gonna move this log. I think it's getting in the way of the animal pathfinding. Oh! Is it? Oh, I see! Yeah, horror game on Steam, I did it with like the spooky wheel. Remember like the clown? That one clown guy? It was like Massacre at the Mirage, where it's like, popcorn and stuff. Like, I don't think I've ever actually played like the like the silence occasionally interrupted by the falling metal pipe sound effects. But I did have played like some horror games, yeah. So I was honestly, I didn't notice it ever. This was kind of, it was very much a like the campy kind of horror, the horror that's like both funny and like horror that you can choose whether or not you take it seriously. Okay, so yep, I'm gonna put you over here. And then one scary Saturdays, yeah. I'll put some actual horror games on. I'll put some actual horror games onto my catalog. Hey, Research U. No, I don't really want Research U. Oh. Let's go. Biggest rock. Oh, now I got the ropes. The other games I couldn't find any. Jack seemed to be doing good. Can I afford? Oh, yeah, I can get a draft house now. I just need to research it. How much does the draft house cost? 2,000. Okay, so I just need to wait a bit. Don't worry, guys. You'll have a home to like chill out in a bit. Eventually, I promise. Over here, here. Put a tree over here. Sell you. These guys a home. Let's go back to the one. I like this music. And then grass. That's got anything that you'd like. I guess it's need bathrooms. Okay, let's go right here. There's a bathroom right here. There's also a bathroom right here. Yes, this is a fantastic song. Oh, yep, I know how to use the bathroom. That should help things. And then, well, we gotta get a draft house. I need to get the draft house. Not sure if it's researched yet already, but. Research. Oh, the draft house is ready. Second, gonna move you. I'll place another smaller guy's shelter momentarily. Just so I can sell you all this hay barrel since I just made one. Nope. Now you got yourself a. Now you guys, we'll get you a little umbrella shelter down there. A little shade structure. I freaking love giraffes. They're so very pretty. I'm very happy that the zoo that's near me has them. They're just so very... They are... You don't realize how big they are until you see one up close, because they're beautiful. Generally breathtaking. I mean, yeah, they are actually very pretty. I mean, make like little patterns. They can realize like also like each one of them, you know, because obviously not every single draft has the same specific pattern, like each one's slightly different. They just look very pretty. But that just might just be me just really loving animals. Never saw a draft in person. Yeah, you can take my word for it that they're very, very pretty. Also,
Also, like, another thing they do is, like, you can actually feed the giraffes. Like, you can, like, if you can pay, like, during, like, certain, like, times, like, you can, like, essentially hold on to, like, sticks, like, the little branches and sticks that they feed the giraffes. Like, obviously in a controlled environment, obviously. But is very, 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 very pretty. They are lot larger than they look, than you'd think they are. You think they're large, but they're larger than that. Better than penguins. That's a question. I think that would probably be... I think that would probably boil down to personal preference on what kind of animals you like more. There are some very pretty penguins, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, see, you have the same shade structure, you have the same salt lick. Okay, same water things, and then... one of you. I'm gonna wait until I have around $2,500, so that once I get like, the stimulus for like the reward for getting a new species, I can immediately just place another one, so it's not lonely. Or Komodo dragon. Happy Feet. Happy Feet. That's a fantastic. That is very much a very that is an amusing movie. I do enjoy it. I do remember enjoying Happy Feet. I should probably watch it again sometime. Again, it's a good. Put it on and like put it on whatever. Right? Instead of like just like Dragon Ball essay number 53. Okay. What? Okay, so you'll need more space. Okay. Duly noted. I'll move you back. Place big ground pack. Desert. Pause. How do you feel? Okay, you got more room? Yeah, enough room. Okay, cool. Very, very, very good to see. Let's get place some another. Let's see what the buildings we have unlocked. Oh, actually, no. Actually, hold that thought. New money-making scheme dropped. Well, not like in Dragon Ball essay, but like Dragon Ball video, like videos, theorizing or analyzing like the different character arcs or of Dragon Ball, like different sagas, character deep dives, that sort of thing. Oh, also note. Here. I'm just gonna... And then let's go 100, 100, 100, then reconnect to you. Oh, I see, yeah. It's not like a TED Talk of how it's not like a Dragon Ball TED Talk. It's not that professional. Not like that kind of that essay. Oh, that might actually be pretty funny to see though. Someone going on TED Talk about Dragon Ball. I feel like it would be mildly amusing. Oh. I just watch it from OG, yeah. Fair enough.
You know, it's been a minute since we had a new music. Let's see what we got. Let's see what this Marine Mania one. How it's Marine Mania. Open with media player. Marine Mania. How long is this one? Oh, about 7 minutes. Let's rewatch the anime. I feel like, honestly... I'm definitely rewatching the first, like, one season of One Punch Man. One Punch Man at least twice. If we're going, like, off of, like, a reread, like, manga, then I would probably be like, the Bleach. Considering I have, like, you know, I just happen to have the first 20 mangas on hand. Just use access more than anything, honestly. Oh. It's thinking big words. Well, let's get you a mate. No. Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, there's enough space for both of you. Very good. Very good. I'll take it. Oh, sleeping. Oh my goodness, oh, the Deer Lord, they're right now, they're on top of each other. Jesus, the chimeric beast. Not big yet. Okay, they're just right next to each other. They're on top of each other. The amorphous mass. Down here. Oh, whale. Oh. Buffalo grew up. Thinking. Alright. Now that we have you, just gonna wait a minute. Just gonna get some compost buildings, because over time, you know, as like you just do stuff in your cart, it fills up the compost, which then you can sell for money. Kind of been a while, honestly. Nice. Wait. Here. And just wait a little bit. And then, obviously, considering, you know, it's compost, and compost doesn't exactly smell the best, you don't want your compost buildings to be near guests, as they smell. it might be worth it to place an ATM now. Now we're getting like the popularity that a lot of people, we're getting a pretty consistent amount of income. So investing in one may not be the worst idea in the world. Let's place it over near the small bathroom. Move you down here. And then like ATM at a zoo, like, you know, because in case you don't always go, like, you know, if you're at essentially as guests spawn in, they have like a certain amount of funds on them, and you know, obviously kids don't really have like any bank accounts, but if like there's like any adults at the zoo and like they wanna, if they're low on money, they can't like buy something, and if they feel inclined to, they can go to an ATM, gain a, you know, just withdraw some money, which means that they'll have more money to spend at your zoo. Because I mean, if they're adding money to their, they're getting more money, that means they're wanting to spend it on something at your zoo, which means having it available as you get more income. Simply from people. Simply from the fact that they have more money to spend. Back to the kiosk. Then, how much is here? About $200 worth. Oh. When did Zoo start selling stuff? Like, I know that like the zoo near me has like a little gift shop, like has like a bunch of different like stuffed animals, as well as like different. You can also get like, you know, you can put down different kiosks, like not like also in this game. I know you get like there's a little face paint like kiosk you can put down that like, you know, if they're there, they can get like that, or like, you know, sell like you know. There's also like one zoo like that had like little food, like food kiosks, kind of like not like literally like these. It was generally just one big building that had X, Y, or Z, but I do one of my memories as a kid is like when going to like this visit like the zoo, and then like it was like halfway through the day, I got a little orange push-up pop. It's like a little cardboard tube, and you push up into it. You get more like the orange. Like, I think it was like the orange sorbet. I should be good at get ice cream. I kind of like sorbet. Let's get some. Like, generally, no, you're not gonna see like a zoo like selling like flat screen TVs, but it's not too out of like the ordinary to see them have little kiosks where you can get little trinkets or knickknacks, maybe some like sustenance stuff. I think I could be just in the zoo, and I'd want to challenge them to fly into a fight. Yeah, generally at most zoos there's a good, or at least the most accredited zoos, there's a certain distance between, like, you know, the park goers and then the lions and other predators. It'll be a bit difficult to get into a fight with one legally. I figure, I'm sure that there have definitely been people who have taunted, have made some very regrettable life choices. I know that there was like, I think it was like it was either Germany or it was France, where like like two brothers were drunk and like taunting a tiger, and then the tiger got out, and managed to climb over like the 12-foot ditch between her and the drunk guys, and I'm pretty sure she killed two, or if she killed one of them and then maimed the other two. So, like, no, I mean, stating the obvious, just to state the obvious, that would not be a wise decision. It would not be the smartest thing you could do. That makes me want to challenge a tiger now. You do not want to. Like, there have been like standing, like the muscles in like tigers are just like so like strong that like there's been reports of them dying standing, and like they die, but they don't fall over. They're still standing. Like almost all animals are very dangerous. Another fun challenge. It's like a probably fun way to get yourself put in the grave, more like. There's a reason why there's like several, like or at least in India, there's more than like a few like precautions that like people take in order to not get attacked by tigers, as they are in that weight class where they can easily put you in the ground. They are very dangerous animals. All jokes aside, it's generally ill advised to honestly most predators are like really freaking dangerous and like should not be taken lightly. Sounds worth it. Yeah. I mean, if Valhalla exists, then certainly be a way to put jokes. Maybe. I don't know. Feel like trying to fight an animal that's capable of putting you in the ground permanently. Because I was like, even if you survive, because it's not gonna be like obviously, it's like. It's not really. Wouldn't you say like is like the largest animal you could like beat in a fight? What would you like? Roughly, what weight class would you say like you could confidently beat in a fight with minimal injuries sustained? Yeah. Like what do you think? What like kind of animal? What animals would you be able to beat? What's the biggest animal you could beat in a fight confidently? Stuttering. A dog, maybe. I feel like yeah. In terms of wild animals, I would say the biggest would probably let's see. Let's play some and unpause, grounded. Let's see.
First off, down the ground, unpause ground. Let's get rid of the compost. A compost that is here. Think smell. Think what animals actually reason animals smell. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go make just to keep guests from wandering over here. And then here. You. You here. You. I'd say one, two, say 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then sand, 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 sand. Very good. I'm looking at. Let's look at my. Let's go. Grassland. Cool. Cool. Flower. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. And here. Okay, yeah, I can put some pause. Cool. Here. So you. So research you. Then I want to get you. Should probably the hippo bounty line. Like just going for African animals. More sense. Have them then. Nope. Also. Alright, we're gonna go here. And in here. Well, no. Here, I'm just gonna for a little bit. Now, let's get you real quick. Let's see what else music-wise. And you. Okay, yeah, that's definitely the... Yeah, the puzzle game music radio is... It is indeed the music that plays in the Extinct Research Lab, because it is 30 seconds long. No, I was talking about, because like, earlier, I think I mentioned the puzzle game music or whatever. I think that's what that was. How about marine theme raid? What do you sound like? Open with see media player. Oh. Ascending to heaven.
Sassy. How about let's go to the animals go wild. There we go. Now we go here. We got a nice stash of combos right here. And we're out of debt. That's good. Fantastic. Looks like there's... Given the fact that there's no guests down here, the gate seems to be working. Let's also make a little dirt path right. 1, 2. Down here. So... here. Mate. No. You're here. Listen to some opera music. We don't mind listening to opera music every now and then. Whale music. Whale sounds. Yay. And we're back. Place you right here. Let's go hippo bouncy ride. Yep, whale sounds. Yep, there's some whale sounds in the different, whatchamacallit, like the different like Marine Mania expansion ones had like some whale sounds as part of the music. Maybe I can put you... Move you here to here. Move you over here. Goodies. Pretzels. You are here. And then cotton candy right here. Let's do a whale. Whales in this, different whales in this game. And belugas. Like belugas. Belugas are very silly creatures. Some whimsical fiends. Alright. I say probably where's on the next visit. I do. What? How much is? How much are you? So you need. Okay, you cost 3,000. You're a big animal, so that makes sense. So for the Nile front, do something. Let's get fancy with it. We're gonna here. One. A raised pathway. I have to keep going up a little bit more. Okay, you take your time. So... One, two... Right, some... And then... Here, let's search the slat fence. Yo. You. Okay. Let's go. Let's get rid of you. You. This. If we can't, I just use 4. For it to be a bit wait, still from here. Three. Three. The Wizard of Oz remake, or the Wicked thing. Yeah, Wicked is certainly not my cup of tea. One more. That. And then for that, yeah. Now, like, just don't... For some reason, like, there just seems to be a, like, noticeable hesitation in making, like, things, like, big new IPs. I feel like in, like, at least, like, in the early 2010s, like, they took a lot more risks than necessary. Like, a lot of unnecessary risks, and now they're not. Now they're taking for like going for as safe as possible. Like they're afraid to try something new now. Like they mistook like the fact that people didn't like the products because it was bad. Like the stuff they made was because it was bad. Instead of they didn't like it because it was new. And it's like, feel like they should make something. One, and then. Yep. So I'm gonna place. Okay, so you. Let's go railing. And then make a show about doors and people. Doors and people. Thinking about that. You make movies. I mean, you'd probably make some pretty interesting movies, all things considered. Yeah, like you seem like the type of guy that knows how to make something new and fresh. Like a movie, that's actually good to know. So I'll move the play area to over here. Take you. I'll place you right here. There we go. And take you. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Think so? I'm sure you can make it. You think so? Well, honestly, yeah. I mean, considering like that, you definitely have a lot of potential in doing so. That's what my impression of you is. So you now will probably just use part of this exhibit again. So here is roughly where 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna double check that everything's flat. Boom, 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 boom. Does it impress me? You seem like a pretty. You're a pretty cool guy that seems to have a lot of ideas. You seem to be pretty solid. You have a lot of. Definitely. Seems you feel. Alright. Creative? Like, you think, like, I'm not sure. I can't really think of the word for it. It's. Be able to, like, look outside the box, I think. You seem pretty. You think cool, nice. I'm not sure what word words escaping me at the moment. Inspired. Cool. Yeah, so let's just 90 and then from here make just a crock pond. Oh, I was thinking. $90? Yep. And then up here, beauty here. Up here, I was thinking we should go. So here. Let's face you to the wild.
Gotcha. And then here. Speaking of actually, on topic of just making a little of an area here. So yeah, I think here's the viewing platform. They can replace it, the older styled ones with some newer ones. Actually, okay, here. Not go here. Here. And then duplicate you. Here. And here. Let's pause again. You here, here. Is that grade? Like, 100% make the corniest movies on purpose. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with a corny movie. I feel like there's like the difference between like good corny and bad corny is probably like self-awareness. There's like there's like a lot of like the old like the original like like the original Batman cartoon, like from like the 60s or like 70s. Like there's cool that, and also there's like being genuine about like either you're doing like for like the love of the game, but compared to like I'm being 100% serious, please take me serious, but like then just like coming kind of like trying too hard. That kind of like wraps back around to being kind of and just goes from like being like I'm just like describing like just being genuine. So like honestly, like no reason to. I don't think I just have to make a big word salad about it, but like I'm not really sure I can put across. No need to over complicate something simple. I watched the older Batman animated series. Yeah, he's got some that one was up. It's just a great. This was back before like it was. Honestly, I think like that's probably like my favorite Joker. Honestly, it was back before he was like, or at least in that like the original like one. Cause don't remember off the top of my head, but it was like, what's it called? It was wait, that's like the group. New Chrome. I don't have it. These, yeah, Batman TV. Yeah, the original, like, from, like, 1966. Yeah, like, I feel like it, because, like, back those, like, jokes, the Joker was, well, he was more of a Joker and not, like, an extremely try-hard killer clown. He was as funny as he was a villain. Definitely one of my favorite Jokers by far. Like, not that there's anything wrong with like the newer Jokers. I feel like it just like obviously like Heath Ledger did a good job and like in like the like like the Batman movies. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I feel like a lot of writers have like kind of like twist themselves into knots, like try and like replicate that instead of making their own like takes on the character. Let's go. Heal. And then let's go like super small size brush. And then you. And you up. Unpause just so you can get some more money. Actually, speaking of money, gonna go down here. That compost. Ah, glorious. Good 1,000. Let's do some lily pads down here. There we go. Oh, whale sounds and opera. I was really thirsty. Oh, how did you get stuck back there? Okay, so I gotta move you. Goodness gracious. Okay. It's okay. 15. Come on, let's see if I can get some more flamingos. Guess you're not an animal. Thompson, one of our Thompson gazelles has died. That very alley enough. That's terrible. CW. Oh yeah, that one, yeah. Remember that. Okay, we really got a cheetah. I think I'm not even gonna get a cheetah exhibit if we want. Copy. And you drink water, please. Is right there. Sleeping. Why? Just get the water. Sorry. Egg, nabbit. You sleep, you stay safe. Just pathfinding. Manic. It's getting a bit late. Here. I think I'm gonna because it's getting a little bit late and I don't want to accidentally wake up or like disturb like else in the house. So I'm gonna probably into wrapping things up. Main menu. Tiny arms, yep. Tiny arms, yep. Milk grippers. And let's go back here. Main menu. So they call it a night, and it's like later. Let's take a rest.
picking up. And make a playlist full of the different Tycoon music. Because I like the sound of this music. I will see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. And yeah.